best way to promote positive behavior in your classroom is to be proactive and prepared. When a teacher is prepared, it gives students a clear message of what is expected. Provide clear expectations for your class. Teachers can do this by asking the class to help create a set of positive rules at the beginning of the year that they know they are expected to follow. Children should understand that there are consistent expectations so that they have the security of knowing that rules will be enforced. Having a routine can help children to know what to expect next and do what they are supposed to do without having to put any thought into it. This is one way to be proactive. Having a song to signify what is coming next will help children who have difficulty with transactions. Encouraging children to work in teams at certain times will also help the class to stay on track, as well as helping to avoid distractions. Particularly for children who have difficulty with behavioral issues, teachers must reinforce their appropriate behavior by acknowledging, approving, and possibly providing a sticker or some other incentive to show appreciation. It could help to work with a child individually to help create a plan on which the teacher and student can work together. Silent signals that are known only to a particular child can be helpful in giving that child the message that they need to be diligent about their work or discontinue a specific behavior. A silent signal can let specific children know that the teacher is going to ask them a question in class so that they can be prepared. Coming into close proximity with a child who is distracted or distracting others can be helpful in providing class control. This helps the child as well as the class to get back on track. If this is not effective, the teacher can whisper to the child to help them get on track again. This helps to avoid giving children who are distracting the attention of the class, which can help to prevent them from continuing distractive behavior. Once a child has gotten the attention of the class like that, it is difficult to maintain control because they've discovered they can get that attention. When there is a conflict, it's necessary for a teacher to stay neutral to help keep a situation from escalating. If a situation is ongoing, it is helpful if a teacher works to try to determine the underlying cause of the problem. When a teacher notices that a child tends to have behavioral issues during a certain time of the day, it could be helpful to provide that child with a task to help the child to reorganize and rejoin class without issues. Never underestimate the power of praise. However, keep in mind that praise can become empty if it's used too often. Avoid using empty praise. Use praise to help children acknowledge their strengths. Use it when it is deserved. Keep in mind that children who are praised too much can expect others to continually praise them, and overpraise is setting them up for failure. Use praise when children have accomplished a behavior on which they have worked hard, and be specific and descriptive. Do not praise them for being smart or attractive. Praise them for a strong effort. Praise should be non-conditional. Say, "You did a great job," not, "I know you can do it better next time," in the process of praising. Do not use comparison with other children to praise. It is imperative to keep in mind that a teacher should provide an example of the behavior that children should emulate. Act in a way that you would want the children to behave, and state the behavior that you want to see from the children as well. Remove distractions from the classroom. If something is capturing the attention of the class and causing a distraction, it does not need to be there. It may be appropriate to have it out only when it is needed. It is valuable to have specific break and, of course, play times to be proactive and avoid times of restlessness. However, if the entire class seems to be restless, it can be helpful to have a short, unplanned break. A video that encourages movement might be a good option to disperse some energy. It can be helpful when children feel they have some control in their environment. So letting them know that they have power can help to make them secure. When it's appropriate, give children the choice of what they would like to have. What color of construction paper would they like? It could be as simple as what part of the seat work would they like to do first? Providing them with choices gives them a chance to express their personality and gives them a feeling of control. When a teacher needs to address the class for misbehavior, it can be helpful to state a positive reprimand rather than a negative reprimand. We walk in our classroom sends a more positive message than don't run in the classroom. When a teacher has made a request of the class, it can be helpful to praise the behavior of students that are doing what they're supposed to do. For example, if a teacher asks the students to be seated for the next activity, she can say, as soon as everyone is ready, we can begin. I see 3 children that are ready for me to give them their activity sheet. I see 2 more children that are ready, until all the children are seated and ready as they're supposed to be. Having a classroom that is attentive and focused makes learning easier for everyone. To encourage each child to focus and interact for their best learning, it can be helpful for teachers to give that child a goal to complete. Once the goal is finished, the child earns a reward for completing that goal. This can be as simple as providing a chart with a sticker. Some children may stay more focused on their goal if they can see their progress, and this can help to keep everyone on the same page. Thank you.